How's everyone doing? It's me, Pete Wagner, your ambassador for Brown-Forman. We are talking holiday drinks. As you all know, December 5th was Repeal Day. It's the anniversary of the repeal of Prohibition. So I am going old school. We are talking the original cocktail. We are talking the old-fashioned. Originally, this was called the whiskey cocktail. Throughout Prohibition, believe it or not, bartenders mixed different versions of it. So many cocktails are based on this cocktail that a Louisville aristocrat was in New York, and he sent a note to the New Yorker saying, what I really want is the old-fashioned cocktail. And some believe that's where it came from. Super simple cocktail to make. We're going to show you the original recipe. Now, where a lot of people go wrong is a bartender will start off by muddling a bunch of fruit. That is not the original. That happened in the early 60s when people were using Canadian whiskey. The real recipe is as follows. We're going to start off with a sugar cube. We'll set that right into our glass, and then we are using bitters. I'm a big fan of bitters, so I'm going to add a little bit extra. The recipe calls for about 3 or 4 dashes, and there are tons of bitters that are out there. Woodford Reserve actually has some beautiful cherry bitters. They have a sassafras bitters. Go out, it's your drink, get what you like. I'm going to put about 4 or 5 dashes on there, and then I am going to muddle this. You don't need to go overboard. You just need to crush it a little bit. So you don't want chunks in your drink. Nobody wants a chunky drink. We'll crush that up a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and add our ice right on top. We want this drink to be nice and refreshing, so we're going to fill it all the way up to the top. We will then add 2 ounces of Old Forester 1920. 1920 is our Prohibition bottle. It's at 115 proof. Why 115 proof? That is because back during Prohibition, Old Forester was one of 9 distilleries that was allowed to sell whiskey for medicinal use. It would come in the barrel at 115 proof, get cut to 100 proof, and that's what your doctor would prescribe you. And that's what we have here. We're then going to take an orange rind. This is the only fruit you have. I just cut a thin layer of the rind. We're going to twist it to express those oils right over the top. Go once around the outside, and then we'll stick it in. And there you have your Old Forester 1920 Old Fashioned. Cheers.